Welcome back, everybody, to some Long Dark. How's it going, Minato Blade? What happened today? I just got up shortly ago, so what happened today? Something happened, but hey, how's it going, Minato Blade? I hope you're doing well. Hope things are going good. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing today? Let's get back into our challenge here. We are on day 116. We are back in Forlorn Muskeg. The website relaunched. I have no idea what that means. Your website relaunched? That's cool. That's cool. For Hinterland. Oh. Oh well. That's cool, I guess. Let's get the camera going. Yeah, I'm not up on that stuff, so that is cool though. Glad their site relaunched for him. I didn't ever know it was down because I never go there. I don't ever go there, so maybe they're gearing up to do get some merchandise out before Christmas. That'd be great. So they actually have some merchandise and stuff up there? Very cool, if they do. I don't see any merchandise thing, but that may just be me. Oh, there's a store. Hey, look, they got t-shirts back. And they got mugs back. Good God, those are spendy. Good God, those are spendy. I don't think I'd buy a mug for that much. That's a lot but then again, that is Canadian money, so Canadian money, you know, that's not real money. Very interesting. Well, there you go, guys. It's only like $17 shipping. So hinterland.com, boys and girls, go check it out. All right. So the conditions of this challenge are, and so Hinterland's website is back up, boys and girls. Check it out. The challenge is that we have no health regen except for low condition recovery, so we get nothing back while we sleep. We can use Stims. We can use the high-level crafted food, but not birch bark tea to get health back as well. The revolver is available, but but we don't have a lot of bullets. We have some bullets for it. I use the bow most of the time anyway. Harvestable plants are set on low, as is container item density. Deer and rabbit spawns are on low. Conversely, wolves are set very high, like stalker quantity of wolves. And smell and detection range has been maxed out as well. The code is in chat. It's also in the description of the video below. And let's get back into it here. All right, so we are right now currently, where's our health sitting? Currently at 70%. That's good. We've gotten back up to 70% right now, which is really super nice. We have our travois outside, so we can trundle around the world with that. We can trundle around the world with that and see what we got. Let's see what time of day it is. Pretty early. All of our meat's still in decent shape. I'm gonna put it in the travois so we don't attract smell to us. Let's get our bow out. Let's pick our travois up. So today we're gonna try to fix the transmitter here in Forlorn Muskeg. And then we are going to be trying to go to Bleak Inlet and find the hidden bunker. Because since we're out here doing it anyway, we might as well. Hey, Robstar, how you doing? So we're just going to go down Hat Creek here. We already been up over there, so And if you want to drop the travois, you just hit the H key, and it will get your last held item out of your hands. So we're gonna head over to the cave above where the bear spawns, and then I think we're gonna go park the travois somewhere down, somewhere near the entrance to Mystery Lake, probably. Take what we need from it and leave it over there, because I don't think we're going to carry it around with us this whole time. Although we could make a quick trip to Mystery Lake, drop off the travois and all of its goods at the camp office, and then come back into Forlorn. That might be a better way to go. Come back into Forlorn with no travois, because we do want to hop into Bleak Inlet and get that done as well. We'll think about it on our way over here. I'm doing pretty good, Rob Star. I got a lot of episodes of Dyson Sphere program recorded yesterday. I need to get some Stellaris and more Dyson Sphere recorded as well for when I'm gone. But at least I got some of those in the can, so I can have a little bit of stuff coming out on YouTube while I'm gone. And, yeah, I had a good day yesterday. Just kind of rested and relaxed a bunch. Uh-oh. I just kind of took it easy yesterday. Yesterday was kind of a take it easy, self-care kind of day, you know? I didn't do anything too strenuous or annoying. And today I have some little ruffles that I can get a snack on while we stream. The sour cream and cheddar ruffles. I personally like the queso cheese better, but they didn't have any of those, so I settled for sour cream and cheddar. I think we've already been over here. I don't see any cattails. Yeah. Don't see any cattails around, so yeah, we've probably been already over here. I believe this is all solid ice in here, if I remember right. I don't think the weak ice happens till we're further out to our right here. Unfortunately, you can't look around very fast with this thing. You can look sort of to your left and right a little bit, but that is about the extent. You can turn your head. That is about the extent of what you can look at. Now, I mean, you can always drop it, and then you can take a quick look around and see what's around you, but while you're holding on to it, there's not a lot of mobility as far as what you can see. Oh yeah, there's one of our torches. Hey, Feng Shui, how you doing? Good morning. I'm ready to drop the travois in a second if I need to. We're probably going to take a little bit of cold damage before we get up here. But what can we do? What can we do? We got to walk through this cave anyway. Well, in 1 week, Rob Star, I'll be having a lot of time to rest. And just like that, we're not hypothermic anymore. Did we take like 1% damage there? That'd be hilarious if we did. Nope, we didn't take any damage. Yay! No damage for us. Alright, let's go ahead and just pass time for an hour. Get warm back up here. There we go. Looks like a fog storm came up. Hey, Dinesh, how you doing? Yeah, a fog storm came up. Interesting. It is only 1 arrow down temps, though, right now. That was kind of like the perfect time to go. If it's 1 arrow temps. I think they're going good. Had a nice relaxing day yesterday. Got a little Dyson Sphere program recorded. Got a few episodes, eight or nine of them put away for when I'm gone on vacay. My bow's still active. Yes, it is. Okay. So it went good. It went good. Really happy with it. And the rest of the day, I just kind of took off. I just kind of relaxed for the rest of the day, which was very nice. I think we're going to try to push to Mystery Lake. Yeah, it was a nice day just to have as a relaxing day, you know? I didn't do anything too crazy. Didn't even go out and drive last night. I was like, you know, I'm just going to take one day off from driving. I've been driving all this week because I got to get all my money sort of stockpiled before I go on my trip because I'm going to be gone till the 9th and most of my bills are due before the 6th. So sort of have to have my rent, my car payment, my car insurance, all that stuff ready to go before then. So, hey, Jacques, how you doing? Ath, I had purchased the coffee mug. Can I get your signature card? My signature card? Oh, one of my coffee mugs? Oh, really? Oh, feng shui. If you DM me your mailing address, I will send you I'll send you a little thank you. If you want that. If you want that, I'll send you a little thank you through the post. It'd be like a little postcard type thing. I will. I'll do that for you. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Feng Shui. I hear something. The music's so loud. You purchased for my Christmas present? Aw, that's awesome. Yeah, being good to yourself, Feng Shui. That's the important thing, right? Okay, well, we've gotten really lucky so far. No wild rows. No wild animals around here. I know approximately where we are. Yep, there's the pond, and then off to our left up here will be the exit out into Mystery Lake. Now, the main reason I wanted to come out here... Oh, wait a second. Yeah, this is it. Hope we can reach Singapore in time. You know, I've heard the shipping's not too bad. It's not. We aren't having a problem with the post here, so I don't think the shipping's going to be too much of a problem. Did I not pick these up before? I'm so confused. Yep, there's the electrical line. Okay, we're on the right track. The right track. Where are the killer bears when you need them? Hey, no, 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 no. No. Say no to that, Dinesh. You're famous in my house. My granddaughter named our new fish after you. I have a fish named after me? That is freaking awesome, Jacques. That is awesome. Well, thank your granddaughter for the fish name. You got a little ath fish. What kind of fish is it? Is it like just a little goldfish, or this is like an angel fish, or I mean, I would not make an angelfish me, because that would be probably bad. Oh. It's like, who's texting me? Oh, it's Uber. I don't drive for you anymore, Uber, so go away. Now, I don't think I can fit this through here. Oh, I can fit that through there. Oh my god. I did not think that was possible. That is crazy. I may need to stop and make a fire here real quick. Uber, the jealous ex is still not over you. Yeah, pretty much, Valverine. Well, if Uber treated me better, if Uber treated us drivers better, I'd still be with them. But they don't, so I'm like, bye-bye. And I just drive with Lyft, so. Okay. I know we're really close, but I just don't want to lose any more health. So we're just going to make a little fire here. Throw a piece of coal on it. We should be good. Yeah, unfortunately, Uber's pay schedule is just kind of odd. I just was never really thrilled with their stuff. So, I just decided to go with Lyft. Lyft does fine for me. There we go. How much water do I have? I got a little bit. I probably have more water in my travois, but we can just make a little water here while we get warmed up. We'll do a liter in each of these. Do I have anything I need to prepare? Not right now, no. Hey, Dupera, how you doing? Alright, let's drink some water. But yeah, Uber is kind of my jealous ex. They don't like that I'm not, you know, that I don't respond to their texts and stuff. It's not like I blocked them or anything. I just don't really go for them anymore. Oh, I could cook that up. Take you. Take you. Can eat you down. Oh, you had nothing on you. Okie dokie. Oh, you have barely anything on you either. You guys are both little tiny pieces of meat. I'm a little piece of meat too. Ladies, shouldn't hot water warm you up? You'd think it would. You'd think it would, but it doesn't. No, but unfortunately you have to drink something that is warm. Thank you, Jupra, for the 36 months. That's 3 years. Holy shnikes. 3 years. Well, you know, Robstar, it wasn't really that they treated us badly.
Dupera2 just
It's just I didn't like their payout
36
schedule.
months.
36 months. Thank you so much for that, Dupera. I appreciate that very, very much. It wasn't that they really treated us bad. It's just that they go for more of a, hey, if you do a certain number of rides this month, we'll give you a bonus. Whereas Lyft is more week by week. And so for me, because I don't drive every week, every month, I sort of liked it on the smaller scale week by week because I can be like, well, I got a good deal this week. Next week looks like it's not going to be that great, so I'll kind of drive less. Whereas Uber, it's more they want you to drive all the time to get their monthly bonus type stuff. And I was like, yeah, it didn't fit with me. It didn't fit with me. And Lyft just fits better with my schedule and stuff. So it wasn't really they were bad. It's just that their their incentive program didn't really match what I needed or what I was interested in doing. So I went with the one that had the better incentive program for what I liked. And Lyft is really good as well with, like, they have, so basically, Alex Life, they'll say, if you do, this is not an exact number, but they'll say, we'll guarantee you'll make $1,200 this month, you just have to do X number of rides in this month, and we'll guarantee you X amount of dollars. Now, you could make more than that on those rides, but they're at least guaranteeing you that you'll make X amount. Where it's like, I found with Lyft, I just like Lyft better. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, I mean, so just for me, it didn't really work. It just didn't really work because I like to sort of more micromanage my stuff. And Lyft does it week by week. They'll sometimes have some bonuses, that, you know, for a week or whatever. But also Lyft guarantees that after what they call external fees, we'll make 70% of whatever the ride costs. So usually every week I'm under the 70%. Like last week I think I was at 55%. So today I saw another $98 deposited in my account because they make it up and they go ahead and make it up to the 70% for you. So, which I personally prefer that they do that. Yeah. Let's go ahead and move all that to my inventory. You move that to my inventory. Move all used to my inventory. Drop that. Let's go in here. A Chilean blue in color. Oh, nice. Very cool. We're just going to kind of set up here for the moment. Let's go ahead and throw those feathers in there. I got an arrowhead there. All right. Let's go upstairs and drop some stuff off. We're just going to kind of set up here for right now. Hey, Mr. Deerhead. We'll soon be able to move those. We'll be able to get rid of that corpse there. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. I'm going to like it. Okay, so let's go ahead. Oh, we need to drop a bunch of the fuel here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make a fuel drawer over here because I don't want to just dump it on the floor. Then I have to pick up all these sticks, and that's just annoying. Okay, so yeah. Let's grab a few sticks out. And then we'll put some coal in here. There we go. Get a bandage put over here, because that was the other thing we grabbed. And then food-wise, I can leave both of you there. I can leave some cattails there. Let's leave one of the jars of salt here. Leave some of that there. Okay, actually, I think I'll leave the water up top. Because that way I can just grab it when I want it. And I know I have it here. Okay, there's all that stuff. Let's go grab the rest of the stuff out of the travois. We basically came here just to set this up as kind of our base. For whatever that's worth. Alright, we got 33 kilos of stuff in here still.
Too much stuff to carry.
Yeah, I figured. There's still 28 kilos of stuff in there. We have so much junk in our trunk. So much junk in the trunk here. Okay. Alright, so this was a lot of stuff. Let's go ahead and dump you in there. Let's put the heavy hammer. I'm just going to leave the heavy hammer here. There we go. Actually, you know what? Let's go dump our arrow shafts and our arrowheads down below. I got 9 arrow shafts. Got 16 arrowheads. Nice. Nice. Hey, Kenneth, how you doing? Well, Jacques, thank you so much for that. I appreciate your daughter or your granddaughter naming her fish after me. That's very sweet. Now I'll be swimming around for a while. Let's put this in here. Let's put that away. So I can actually see what I'm doing here. Get our thermoses up here. Yes, I do call them thermoses. I know they're not thermoses, they're flasks. But you know what? Too bad. Come sue me, thermos. Come sue me. I'm not the one. I'm not at fault here. Okay, so let's see here. Let's put some of our whetstones in there. We only need 2 wires, so we'll take 2 wires. We need 3 fuses, so we'll only take 3 fuses. I'm gonna ditch these sewing kits because I don't want to use those. I'm gonna use my sewing gear first. I'm gonna ditch that. Actually, you know what? We could. No, I'm just gonna ditch those here for now. We don't need them with us. Ditch the can. Ditch some of our torches. Ditch the gunpowder. Just looking at what we got here. Okay, we're good. Okay, today just got home from the store with my just-in-case turkey. Nice. Hey, Snake Doctor, how you doing? Been playing Farming Sim 25 and now Stalker 2. Have Hinterland reinstated the Cougar yet? That will be reinstated with this next update they're going to do. So the next update they're going to do will reinstate the Cougar. It's not been reinstated yet, though, no. Any tips how to get back into Long Dark after a couple of months? Stop playing because Sundered Pass sucks. Still standing in the weather station and can't motivate to continue. The biggest problem that Hinterland has right now, Robstar, is that the new zones are not really survival zones. The new zones are more of... There's zones that are put in there for the story. They aren't really put in for anything else, which kind of sucks because they are nice zones. They're not bad. They just aren't. They aren't built for, they aren't built for what we want them for, which is we want them for survival, and that's not what they intended with them, which I think is kind of sucky. I would say start over with a new character. I would say start a new interloper character or whatever difficulty level you want to play on. Start a new character and see how it goes. That's what I'd say. Maybe come back to the Sundered Pass guy after a while, but yeah, I wouldn't be that excited about playing it either, to be honest. Oh, I do have a... Oh, that's a fresh deer hide. Oh god, that deer hide's almost rotten. 78% cured though, so it should cure in here fine. I did not even notice that. Okay, I cannot put those all in there. Good god, I have 25. 25. Okay, how much does that weigh? 6 point... Oh, wow. So we'll put all those in there. Holy macaroni. We'll put you in there, and you 3 in there. Put 2 of you in there. But yeah, I would say that would be my best advice to you. Yeah, I found the new zones are the ones where I can plan a 10-day trip to grab everything and get back out to my actual survival zone. I just don't like surviving in those areas. They just aren't that great. They aren't built for survival. That's my biggest complaint about them is they built them for there's places in those zones that as a survival player, you'll never go. Because there's no point in going to them. You'd only go there You'd only go there for the story mode. That's it. Let's make sure all these are cured. I'm pretty sure these are all cured. Okay, those are all cured there. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you'd only go there for the, for the story, and that's it. There's no reason to go there otherwise, which kind of sucks. Mr. Wolfies? Oh, Mr. Wolfie Poos? Where are you, Mr. Wolfies? Are there really no wolves out here? Seriously? Seriously. The one time I want wolves out here. I'm hungry, I'm starving, and I want a wolf. Sundered Pass sucks. First try, my 400-day character eaten by those annoying Tembies. Second attempt's almost half dead. Yeah, Sundered Pass is just kind of like, try-hardy for try-hardy's sake, you know? It doesn't really bother me. Sounds like a plan. Maybe the wild refresh helps me a little bit to go down from Weather Station. Well, the Timberwolves at that point will be sharing spawn points with regular wolves, so there will be a chance that they'll spawn regular wolves at that point. So that is a good possibility, Robstar. Have I not been out on the lake yet? Or maybe I just didn't hit that. I don't see oh, I do see cattails over there. I guess I never came out to the lake before? Nope. Interesting. I think Alex Life, you can turn off the Timberwolves in the settings, yes. I'm pretty sure you can toggle off the Timberwolves in the custom mode. I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't see a bear over there. I see no animals out here at all. Yeah, the Timberwolves are just frustrating. I mean, I don't like them myself at all. They're a frustrating animal with a bad mechanic. And unfortunately, I don't think they're ever going to fix them. You only passed through Mystery Lake and went straight to Mountain Town. Yeah, I think I searched up the camp office. Ooh, there's some bullets. I think I searched up the camp office and the... and I went over to the Trapper's Cabin. I think that was it. There should be a couple cattails along that wall over there. I don't see the bear, so... I guess we don't have a Mystery Lake bear? I know, I'm hoping for a bear. I'm hoping for wolves. Everybody's like, what, are you crazy? There's the frozen angler. I knew there'd be one out here somewhere. And no, I'm not crazy. I just wanted some food. I guess we'll just have to settle for some plants over here. There's not many. Usually there'd be like twice as many cattails over here, but hey, at least we get a cattail or two. Well, and the other problem in that zone feng shui is that you can sometimes get multiple packs of Timberwolves on you at the same time. So there'll be like 2 packs of 4 on you, or 2 packs of 5, or a pack of 5 and a pack of 4. You could have up to like 8 to 10 Timberwolves on you if you've moved around too much. Really, I don't recommend going to Sundered Pass unless you have a rifle, a pistol, or bow skill 5. So you can at least crouch and take them on, you know? And then you stand a little bit of a chance against them. Because otherwise, they can be really bad. But I think with the new animal rework, it'll probably ease up the difficulty of them a little bit, because now you'll be able to have possibility of having wolf spawns where they were Timberwolves before. Hey, another pry bar.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
It is getting kind of heavy.
Just need to close my eyes.
Well, we're going to search this up first, then we'll close our eyes. A while ago, someone else in chat said that she had no wildlife spawns in the region, which caused massive food problems. That could cause a problem, for sure. I already found food to be kind of scarce in Zone of Contamination. Zone of Contamination is kind of a get in and get out zone, because your food becomes scarce very quickly in that zone. Wait, you down? I had this piece of meat on me, trying to attract wolves to me, and they didn't care because there was no wolves. Okay, I'm gonna drop you. Hey, we got another fishing book. That should get us up to ice fishing, too. Timbies like to arrow collect. Yes, they do. And then they run all over. Then they run all over and they lose your arrow. And you can never find your arrow again, because they basically take it and they run a million miles away. And Timberwolves are very, very similar in color to snow. So you're looking out there going, okay, where are they? And you can't see them. It's a whole thing. All right. There we go. So today, boys and girls, we got along dark here for the next couple hours. Then we're also going to do a little bit of Afterlife today. We will be having Horde Night. Night 35. The Night 35 Horde Night will be tonight. So we got to be prepared for that. I'm going to grab these books here while we're here. Those will help me start fires. I'm going to throw this paper.
I'm going to have to leave something behind.
Shh. Into there. The Timberwolves look awesome during a snowstorm, during an aurora. Yes, they do. They do look very good during auroras. Go out here and try to do a little ice fishing, get some water going. Why not? We need some food. We're probably getting low to the point where we need some vitamin C. There we go. Outside of the mine and the camp, there's not much to do in Zone of Contamination. Exactly. And that I think is that goes back to my biggest complaint about the new zones, is that they don't lend themselves to a fun, not even survival. They don't lend themselves to good exploration. They don't inspire you to move over the next hill and see what's there. They don't inspire you to, like, see what's out there and see what you can find. Because you know pretty much what you're going to find is death. And that's going to be it. which is kind of annoying, to be honest. Actually, hold on a second. There we go. And I wish they had more, even Forsaken airfields like that. I mean, other than the airfield, the two huts in the Justice Hovel, and you know, there's really not that much to make you go, oh, I want to come out here and survive for a while. Because it's like you really can't. There's not really a place to like sort of hole up and be like, I'm gonna survive out here for a good long time. Let's go ahead and put our good fishing gear in there, and that way we'll fish with the crappy hook for 6 hours.
There we go.
Had to be ready.
Welcome to Puppetry of the Fish. Hi guys, how you doing? I'm Willie the Whitefish, and I'm here to say, come on by.
He's just greeting everybody there.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
Looks like a new day is dawning. Good lord. The fishing is horrendous. That's 6 hours of fishing for basically one fish. One fish, that's all we got. One freaking fish in all that time. That's why I don't fish much in this game. Early game fishing sucks. All right, let's go for 2 hours. Let's get two things of water. There we go. We'll go for 2 hours, see if we catch a fish. See if we get a fish. Which place would I build my safe house? My customized safe house? I'll probably have one in every zone if I can. But, I'm thinking probably like Pleasant Valley. I like Pleasant Valley a lot. I know that's a controversial statement, but I do like Pleasant Valley quite a bit. Hey, John, how you doing? Good lord. No fish at all. None whatsoever. Not even a wolf out here. That's the disappointing thing. Not even a freaking wolf come out to greet me. But yeah, probably Pleasant Valley. I'd probably do the farmhouse. Maybe Thompson's Crossing would be kind of fun, like the community center. It's got a lot of space in it. I don't know if it has a table I could turn into a workbench, though. Like, you need a bunch of tip-ups, yeah. See, I think, like, I can turn this table here into a workbench. If I was reading that right. But, I don't know. We'll have to experiment and see how exactly that works. Because I'm not 100% sure how that's going to function. It's kind of cool, though, that you'll be able to do that. Let's see if there's a mag lens here. Nope. Sometimes there'll be a mag lens between these two huts, but I don't see one. We will go ahead and see what's on this body here, if there's anything. Nothing. Hey, but we got a feather. And I am going to sneeze like crazy. Excuse me. Grab a book. We got some jeans. Okay. But yeah, I do have it on low settings, so fish tip-ups tend to work better. Fish tip-ups don't seem to be on the same settings as the rest of the fishing is. So that would probably work a little bit better for us. I'd like to see some deer or some wolves or something. Anything?
Too heavy.
The kitchen storage in Thompson's Crossing is unique. You can store 80 kilos in there. That is true. Yeah, the farm is more central, though. They should let us mount the heads of our kills. Well, you know, there are, you know, like, there's heads of different animals around the world. I have a feeling we're going to be able to pick those up, Mike. Like the deer head in the Mystery Lake Camp office. I think there's a moose head in one of the houses. I forget which one. But I think we'll be able to pick those up and take them with us and put them in our customized house. That's what I'm thinking anyway. I mean, I'm sure we'll be able to take down the fish. We'll be able to take the singing fish with us. God, I was hoping for maybe a piece of food or something. Jeez Louise, man. Jeez Louise, brubba. Alright. Holy mackia. There's like been nothing out here. Hey, there's a tin of sardines. We'll eat that down. Wow, day 100 and that one's at 54%. That's kind of wild. But yeah, I mean, there's lots of places. The Quonset Garage, I'd love to build a base there. I'll probably just build bases all over the world. I'll probably customize a bunch of buildings around the world. And, you know, and kind of get them all, you know, prepared and done up nice. What time of day is it? Oh, it's kind of late in the day. Like, what time of day is it? It's like warm weather. You've been playing some Medieval Dynasty lately? Nice! I wish I had time for Medieval Dynasty. I wish I had time for Icarus and Planet Crafter and all these other games. It's just, I get so hyper-focused on 2 or 3 games and I just gotta go with it. Depends where new animals spawn. That is true. That is true. Yeah, I know it's not the same, Mike. I know. I wish we could mount the heads of our kills as well. That'd be pretty cool. But hey, at least we'll be able to loot the stuffed heads that are already out in the world, so. That's something. Something's better than nothing. I mean, heck, safe house customization is way more than I ever thought it was going to be.
If I can drop any of this gear.
Wonder how many 6-burner stoves you can put in one build. Wish for Christmas lights hanging around in a safe house. That would be, you know, that would be really cool. I could see them. I could definitely see them doing the possibility anyway of them doing seasonal type stuff to put decorations in your house. Where, you know, you could put up seasonal things. They could even put out seasonal stuff. Christmas trees and lights for Christmas. You know, maybe pumpkins and stuff for Halloween. You could have little hearts and cupids for Valentine's Day. They could do a lot. They could do a lot of stuff if they wanted to. Now, whether they will or not, I don't know. That we'll have to wait and see. But they could. They could. That's the thing. They could do it. We're gonna go stay up in the cache here tonight. Because why not? There's a backpack down here. We could find something in the cave, or near the cave there. There's usually a rabbit up there. There might be... Seriously, game? You know how I feel about spray paint. There's usually a couple rabbits up here. There may be a deer, possible. Possibly a deer. We'll see. Nice to hunt a turkey for Thanksgiving. I could see them doing seasonal stuff. I think that... Yep, I knew that was going to happen. That always happens when you get up here. Take that. Take that. There we go. Get up over the top here. That's the sneaky way to get up here. You can climb the rope to get up here as well, but I take that way because it's easier. It's easier to me. And it also puts us right here by the, there's the rabbit. I don't have any regular arrows right now. Oh, there's the deer over there too. Maybe we'll go stay in the cave and check out the other thing tomorrow night. 'Cause yeah, I'm completely tired now. Let's drink a cup of coffee. There's a ptarmigan for us. There's another ptarmigan for us.
This'll come in handy.
Another ptarmigan for us. Now we're getting some food.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
There's the deer. Maybe we can get the deer too. Nope. Missed him. I was hoping we could maybe get him as well. Woo! Alrighty. Roger Plays, how you doing? Hello, hello. Welcome on in. I was hoping we could get Mr. Deer there as well, but... Oh, we were so close. So close. But no such luck. That time we got him. That time we got him. We'll go get him tomorrow. I'm stuck after sleeping in a car at Black Rock. Any ideas? Run. So what, is there like a blizzard or something? Or is there Timberwolves outside trying to keep you locked in the car? All right, let's get in here. Let's just sleep for a couple hours. There we go. Oh, there we go. Deer is back on the menu, boys and girls. So are you having a problem with the road? I am stuck at the roof of the car. Oh, you're stuck in the car. Like, physically stuck inside a car. Yeah, that I don't know what to do for you. Can you exit the car? Can you reach the exit button for it or not? Hey, Miss Candela. Hello, hello. Thought you were aiming at the kitty? Nah, we nailed Mr. Deer here. Alright, it is only 1 arrow down temps. Let's go ahead and eat a couple of these. Your head is above the roof. I can open the hood only. I hate to say it, no interleaving, but you may be screwed. You may be screwed there. I hate to say it, but that may I would definitely try exiting out and coming back in, but I would be guessing that you've already done that. I would be guessing you already did that. Show off! I just took another shot! I just took another shot there, Eggman. How you doing, by the way? Alright, so here's where the travois comes in handy. We deploy it.
This pack is getting too heavy.
Shh. There we go. So you tried restarting, then I'm afraid you may just be screwed. Moving target, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in, everybody. Even if I missed you there. That kitty's not in yet. Yeah, we need to sleep for a couple more hours, then we can get up, we can do a little cooking. This is the nice thing about the travois. You get all this stuff back here pretty darn quickly. I know, buddy. Let me drop this out here. Then we'll go back here where you can feel your feet. We'll drop the guts. And we'll drop the hide. Yeah, you know, no interleaving. I have unfortunately no I have no suggestion for you. Depends if you can deploy meat outside the car for a wolf attack. Ooh, that might be... I was sleeping in the car because of timberwolves. I did not know how you can get stuck in a car like that. Have you tried sleeping again? Like, have you tried taking another nap and seeing if that gets you out of the loop that you're in? Because maybe, like, the action of you getting in your sleeping bag and getting back out again. Send a support ticket to Hinterland, send it or save. They will fix it for you. There you go. That might be the best thing you can do. Okay, we need to get a fire going. How much fuel do I have though? Oh, I got plenty. I got books, I got stuffs and things. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Actually, you know what? Let's harvest up all this meat first. You even tried that, but it didn't fix it. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you other than yes, get a hold of Hinterland, have them try to fix it for you. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes animals can release you from being stuck. Yep. So you could try that. You could try to engage an animal and you can try to engage an animal and see if it'll knock you out of the car. Like if the struggle will push you out of the car. It would suck. It probably might kill you, too. Which would suck even more. I'm gonna get down to where we need to eat. Okay, I think we probably need to get a fire going. Okay, it's cold right out here. There we go. Get that fire started. The car is in the barn and there's no animals. Oh no! Oh no! Install the console command that some content creators use. I think there's a fly command that'll probably get you out of there. That's a good idea, Corbin.
That's done.
All right, let's throw some of these books on there. Throw the fur on there. Some sticks, the coal, the cedar. Get all that on there. There we go. Gave us a lot of fire time. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and get you on there. Get you on there. Get some water going in you. Get some meat cooking in you. I think we have one more bag to harvest up here, and then we can start harvesting the ptarmigans and get that rabbit harvested up as well. We should have a piece of meat here pretty quick, because we are getting a little hungry, a little peckish. Get a little peckish. We're a little thirsty too, but we'll wait till we eat our meats before we... 14 minutes on that. Let's get a kilo of meat off of you. There's one broth there. That's beautiful. I'm not even worried about the feathers. I have like 36 ptarmigan feathers. That's enough. That's enough to do what we need for a while. Miss Candela, oh my goodness, over on the YouTube side. Well, hello, hello. Two minutes on you. Okay, we'll grab that. We're gonna eat you down. Yum yum. Go ahead and throw another one of you on there. That's only 0.8, but we'll get a little extra because we're using our tool, and we get extra meat from harvesting right now. So hopefully it'll be enough to give us 2 kilos total. 0.86. There's a 0.0. 0.0 with 2 calories in it. There's 1.1. That's good. Hey, Marley. Hello. How's it going? Long Dark had so many bugs that's Long's Dark. It's kind of unique to see levitating bears, huge rabbit, funny singing wolf. It's fun.
Something's gotta go.
13 minutes left. Let's get the... Oh, good. We'll get four things of broth. No problem at all. Can a bed be deployed on the ground near the car? That's a good idea. Or can it be deployed, on the car? I don't know. Let's eat that. We'll take a nice big swig of water here. Because now we are thirsty, so we'll take a nice big swig of water. There we go. Let's cook that up. We'll drop you down. That's one of the big pieces. That's one of the small pieces. That's one of the big ones. Gonna keep all the big pieces over here. We'll eat all the little pieces down, because why not? No, I want the meat here. I think both of these are large ones. Yeah, these will both be large because that's our 4th small piece. Just making sure. Okay, cool. And then let's make up a broth on that. There we go. Got to hang out with my niece yesterday. She's so smart for a 4-month-old. How's family doing? Family's doing good. We're actually going to have a a sort of pre-Thanksgiving harvest dinner that's coming up Saturday, because my mom and I are flying out on Thanksgiving. My brother's going to be gone on Thanksgiving with his wife, and so we're all kind of going out of town on Thanksgiving. So we're going to get all the Thanksgiving stuff out of the way early and have our harvest dinner on Saturday. So that'll be nice. But that's going to happen at like 4:30, so I'll still get stream time beforehand, which is going to be cool. All right, so we'll take you, and yeah, we'll take both of yous. Sounds to me like a problem with the save point feature as a reboot should have sent you back to the last save point. Well, I think, Kenneth, the problem is he slept. And because he slept, that is his save point. Him waking up is when the save point was created. And I think that's the problem. Is that he's sort of stuck in that. It's sort of like, you know, if you get stuck somewhere and then you get a sprain, it then, you know, does an auto save, and then you're basically stuck there. You can't get out of that sprain position anymore, which kind of sucks. Which makes it really sucky for you. I have a feeling that's probably what he's facing, is that sleeping gave him that save point. And then he woke up and his head's in the car. Yeah, it's like, yeah, at that point it's like, yeah, game over pretty much. Game over, man! Game over! Alright, we got you there to drop. There we go. Got a couple big pieces of meat here. That's nice. We'll take those back down with us. You know what? I guess I can just harvest up a ptarmigan feather. Possible solution: let health drop until red. Perhaps the stumbling around will dislodge you from the car. Possible. That is possible. It's a very extreme measure, but that is possible. I think dying and using cheat death would be the best option. See, I don't even know if he can die at this point. I think that's the biggest problem too, is I don't even know if death is even an option. Death may not be an option for him. That may be something he can't even accomplish in the state he's in. $30 22. Let's take another feather. I need to do just a little half-liter of water here in each of these. Because I am almost to the point where I could do the water, where I'd have enough for another broth, but I'm just short. So we're going to do a little half. That'll give us some water we can drink. It'll give us enough for another broth there. Actually, hold on. Get a little water go in there. Then get a broth go in there. Drink a little agua ourselves. Got a little piece of venison here. Let's grab one more ptarmigan feather. Death is never an option. Waiting till starved to death. Black hole event in Long Dark. Sometimes there are some black holes in the Long Dark, and, you know, unfortunately, that's just how it goes. looks like we've gotten back some health, though, so that's good. That's the good news, is all this has gotten us back a little bit more health. Gotten back up to 78% now. Which I'm here for. I'm here for it. Alright, let's take a last feather off of you. Alright, let's go ahead. Ooh, I only have a stick. I have 2 sticks and a book. I do not have that. Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Falcario, for the beer apocalypse there. Let's sleep for an hour. Thank you for the bear apocalypse there. That caught me a little off guard.
I might have to drop some gear.
Alright, we'll eat this. And that's got 10 minutes left. See if we can go find a couple sticks to throw on the fire there. You know, there's not a lot of sticks around this area. We may not be able to keep that fire going. That is very interesting. Nope, I don't think we'll be able to. Oh well, life goes on. I did have a ruined torch though. I guess I could break that down. That'll give me a few more minutes on the fire. Let's see. Where is our ruined torch? Maybe I don't know if the fire's even going to last long enough for us to break this down. Got 1 minute left. Stick. There we go. Eat up the ptarmigan meat. Oh, and that's done. Beautiful. Eat up the ribbity rabbits. Grab our pot. Grab our skillet. At least we got some foods now, so I'm just going to eat these small pieces down. Drink some of our water. We got 5 more full kilos over there, which is great. Let's go ahead and get like, let's do 7 hours of sleep. We don't get health back for it anyway, so we might as well sleep for like 7 hours and we can get up and actually walk around a little bit. Go check out the, the cache up here. And then we'll head off to Forlorn Muskeg to get our tower built. Yeah, it is evening, but it's not too bad of weather out here. I like that we got four jars of broth on us. That broth comes in really handy. It doesn't smell. It doesn't smell at all, and you get about 1.5 times the normal calories from the broth over just eating ptarmigan meat. So that's nice. We do have the hides and the guts back in that cave. I didn't forget about them. I just figured we're just going up to the top of this little slope here, though, so we're just gonna go and check in this cache real quick. Maybe this cache will have the prepper's pie recipe in it. You never know.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Or maybe not. Or it'll be absolutely vacant of all human activity and have a bed in it. And that is it. And that's all she wrote in here. Okay. It's almost nighttime. Let's break you down. Hey, Random, how you doing? Not much is up. We're just kind of like chilling here. Let's use you and just read you until we can't read you any longer. Oh, we read the whole thing. Look at us. Well, we might as well take another drink of water. And that did get us ice fishing too. All right. Let's go ahead and eat another piece of meat. We'll get some sleep here. We're good and tired now. And then we'll wake up in the morning and we will get going. And we should be, I think we're back up to about 80% health now. Should be right up there. 81. Nice. We've actually regained a bunch of health. Holy crap. It has taken us so long. It has been almost a month since we've been at full health in game. That's what having the low health regen on does to you. If we look back, let's go ahead and get some food and some water on us. Get a little water on us, in us. Water on us would not be right. So let's see. I think it was day 93. Was day 93 when we last had full health. Since then, we've been bopping between about 50. There, we went down to 40, 60, 50, 60%, 60, 70. Yeah, so we slowly... So day 93 was the last time we had full health. It's now day 121. And we still don't have full health. So it's been over a month. It's been a month now. Almost a month since we had full health last. That's what's fun about this. That's what's fun about this this setup. Is when you don't get health back when you sleep, it takes a long time to get it back because there are some journeys you have to make in the cold. You don't always have the option of traveling in the warm. And I don't like to stop every 5 seconds and build fires, so... Am I ready for 2025? Of course. The thing I like about a Beetle Bee is I don't take very much for granted. I definitely keep an eye on my health and the temperatures and stuff way closer than I do if I'm just playing Interloper. Actually, you know what we could do here? We could just finish our book off.
I'm a leaf on the wind.
Let's finish this book off.
Watch how I soar.
Mr. Ozzy with the raid! How you doing, Mr. Ozzy? Give Mr. Ozzy a shout out there. How's it going, my friend? Oh, we got Gunsmithing 3. Nice.
Some good stuff.
Go give Mr. Ozzy a follow, boys and girls. Give him some love.
Oh.
That looks like, I don't know what that looks like. Overwatch or one of those? I don't know. Go check him out playing some World of Warcraft. Valorant. Okay, thank you. I couldn't think of the name. I know Valorant. I've seen Valorant before. I just couldn't think of it. But it definitely, playing with the low condition recovery has made me more of a... It's made me step my game up for sure. It's sort of like how I'm playing Afterlife right now for 7 Days to Die, and it makes me step my game up as far as, like, when I get back to vanilla... yeah, when I get back to vanilla, we're gonna be trying some funky stuff. Hopefully we see... Oh, we'll get to 2025. Random, I lived through the 80s. We thought we were getting nuked every 5 seconds. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. We still did duck and cover drills in school. Okay? We still did duck and cover drills. So, yeah. Not that that would help you. Basically, duck, cover, and kiss your booty goodbye. But we'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm excited for 2025. There's gonna be a lot of good stuff coming out. We're gonna get the new Civilization. We're gonna get the new Wintermute story. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm very excited. Yeah, like our desks would make a difference against a nuke, yeah. That was mainly faith, so we didn't see it coming. But yeah, I hear you, Random. I know. I mean, there's a lot of people who are really scared out there right now, but I think overall we'll be fine. Did you really? From whom? Did I really what? We did duck and cover drills in school. In school. No, this was a school thing. You got under your desk, they would have a duck and cover drill. It was what we did. Just look up duck and cover drills in American schools. Are you getting storms up there today? Oh no, we don't have any storms. We don't have any storms right now. I think the winds came through a little bit last night. Right now it's cloudy and 49 here. Cloudy and 49. You never did? I think it was more of an American thing than anything else. I think it was. Yeah, just only if we don't catch a nuke. Yeah, I don't think we'll be catching a nuke anytime soon. I think we'll be okie dokie. I hear creaking going on. I know you're kind of heavy. We call you Heavy D for a reason, my friend. Okay, let's throw you in there. Get all the feathers in there. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. Oh, I got all the food on me too. Yeah. It was for earthquakes, right? Well, we did it for earthquakes as well. Earthquakes as well as nuclear attacks was what it was originally. It's what I remember doing it for. You know, they're like, if this happens, then you duck and cover. Like Faith said, like our little flimsy desk would help us against a nuclear missile. Unless our flimsy desk was made of a vibranium adamantium combination, I don't think it's gonna do much. It ain't gonna do much. They had great faith in our vibranium and adamantium desks back then, I guess. Pretty excited to see the bandits for quarter 2 of 2025 and GTA 6. What about you? I'm excited to see the bandits in 7 Days to Die. Is that the one you're talking about, Random? That I am interested in seeing. That and the weather. They said they were going to do some weather stuff for 7 Days to Die, so that I'm kind of interested in seeing what they do with that too. That would be very, very interesting. Prep for military and following orders, probably. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for Civilization 7 when that comes out. I'm really curious to see what they do with Civ 7. So that I'm pretty excited for as well. I want to fix my Travoy up. I think I need a gut as well for it. Now, I could work on making a cured black bear hide, but I live 50 miles from Omaha, Nebraska. I'm not scared. All right, we do need that. Let's repair it. If we can. There we go. Back to 100%. Thank you very kindly. Our survival bow's at 51. I think we'll be okay for a trip to and from the new zone. We don't need as much metal as we got on us. We only need 5 pieces. Because we're going... Our next thing we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to travel to Forlorn Muskeg. And then come back. So I got 24. Let's take that down to 15. I can't put any more in there. Okay. Let's see what we can repair up tonight. Sadly, duck and cover drills could still be useful today in American schools because of the bad things that happen in schools these days. Yeah, they could. They could be. I think they have sort of... I think they've replaced those Rob Star with the shelter-in-place drills that they have. I think that's what they're calling them these days, is shelter-in-place. Oh, jeez. Well, I've seen multiple administrations come and go, and it always seems when everybody who loses freaks out, and it's all doom and gloom. And guess what? Here I am 50-some years later, and, like George Carlin said, these guys all go to the same dinners, they attend the same meetings, they're all part of the same club, and you're not in it. And you never will be. So, it hasn't fallen apart yet, so I'm like, yeah, whatever. We'll be okay. Things are going to be fine. Things are going to be okie dokie, I think. Let's go ahead and drop you, because I don't need you. I'm going to keep you to burn. I'm going to grab a few pieces of coal here. Let's just grab 4. So, it's one of those things where I just don't worry about it. I can't fill my life up with that, because you know what? Sometimes you can work yourself into such a frenzy over things that you have no control over that you basically can paralyze yourself, and it will only make your life worse. There's things I can do, locally, and things I can do with my own stuff that, can make my life better or worse. And I'm not going to worry about the rest. I think everything's going to be just fine. I say everybody write down their worst fears for the next 4 years, put it in an envelope, and in 4 years we can get it out and look at it and see how many of them came true. I would guess that probably 98% of them won't come true. That'd just be a rough guess. But that's just me. Hey, Ateo, how you doing? Atyo, how's it going? The real problem is other countries are upset. Well, that's too bad. I don't care about what other countries care about. I don't care what the other countries care about our election process here. I'm not real thrilled by Justin Trudeau and the craziness he promotes. So, but I can't do anything about Canada. So I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Canada's gonna do what Canada does. I don't concern myself with things that I don't have a lot of control over, so. I'm not so positive about the future. It's going to be flooded by zombies. I just know it. Yes, the future is going to be flooded by zombies. It's going to be flooded by the zombies. Christmas time is coming soon. Are you planning anything big for Christmas? Random, I don't really get, like, super excited about the pre-Christmas stuff. I like Christmas week and Christmas Day, but all the lead up, I just get so tired of going into every single store, every single place I go to, and it's just Christmas music playing for the entire month of December. I'm just like, oh God, just give it a rest. I don't mind it a week before, but oh man. For the whole month, and it's already started. There's stores already that have Christmas stuff going on, and I'm like, seriously, guys? Seriously? You don't need to be doing Christmas in November. You don't? You just stop it. Stop the madness. Stop the madness. It doesn't need to happen yet. Because we went through this, well, he's not Hitler. I can tell you that, Rob Star. He's not Hitler. I love how 10 years ago, the man everybody hates right now was the darling of everybody's media. Nobody said any of the stuff they're saying about him now. And all of a sudden, in the last 10 years, all of that has changed. And all of a sudden, and honestly, I get tired of everybody saying Hitler, the Yahtzee word, and all of that. It's lost all meaning. It's all basically they've cried wolf so many times, it's lost all meaning. Nobody listens anymore. Nobody listens anymore. When you cry wolf like that all the time, it loses all of the ist and faux words have no meaning any longer because everybody's been crying them for the last 8 years and nobody's listening anymore. Nobody believes it. Nobody believes the BS any longer. Well, that's the thing to write down, Rob. Write down that Hitler is coming to America. We'll see in 4 years if that actually happened. He's not Hitler, and that's not happening. I can tell you that right now. I'm not a big fan of his, but I get tired of people comparing it to that. It's not Hitler, and that isn't happening. Because that's not going to happen. I can guarantee it. I guarantee it. That's not going to happen. But, you know, I understand why people have those feelings. I mean, they've been whipped up. They've been whipped up by the media. And the media, the fake media, has kept saying that over and over for the last, I don't know, 6 to 8 years, 8 years, 9 years. The fake media has been saying that for the last 9 years. And, you know, if you say something long enough, oh, let's see. Oh, wait a second. Who was it that said if you repeat a lie long enough, it becomes true? I think that was somebody who actually belonged to the Yahtzee party back in the day. Oh, yeah, that was Goebbels, wasn't it? So, which side has more of a bent on actually being more like the Yahtzees? It's propaganda, exactly. If they repeat that lie often enough, they believe it'll actually become true. And like I said, I'm not a big fan of the T-Man, but I remember a time where he was on every TV show. He was on The View, being lauded and loved by all the people on there who now hate him. How has he changed that much in the last decade? He was that way for 60 plus years. And in the last decade, it's all of a sudden become different? I'm sorry, I'm 53 years old. I've changed over my lifetime, but most of that change has been a very gradual shift over multiple decades. And I've changed some views. I've become softer on some things, harder on other things. And I just don't see the logic in it. It's like everybody hating on Biden. I mean, I don't think he's the greatest politician in the world, but he's been there a long time. He knows what he's doing. So, I don't know. I just think it's all overblown. I think it's overblown myself. I think it's all overblown. Well, the media has no credibility with me anymore. The problem with the media these days is that there's video evidence of what they said a while ago, and they just can't sweep it under the rug. They can't sweep it under the rug like they used to. And pretend they never said it. Well, yeah, I mean, he was. But anyway, let's get back into the game. We don't need to get into political stuff here. We don't want to do that. I just would like everybody just to calm down. It's all going to be okay. Trust me. I'm Atheenon. It's going to be okay. The worst thing we'll have to face is a wolf. Is a wolf in the woods. That's what we have to concern ourselves with. And that I may have to do a duck and cover drill for. Because if a wolf comes up, I may have to put my head between my legs and kiss my butt goodbye. Although we have done a grand job getting our health back. So, that is a nice thing to see. We are super duper tired though. Let's grab a little bit of food here. Nom 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 nom. There we go. There we are. And then we'll go inside and get a little drink of water. Get a good door and bars and windows, just saying. There's a lot of places in America that already have that, Miss Candela. Just go to LA. Most people have Most people have bars on their windows already. There's lots of neighborhoods there that have that going on already. Hey, so you said you grew up in the 80s. What was it like? Did you go to any arcades? Oh, I went to tons of arcades, random. There was a place in town called Wonderland where you paid, I think it was $1. I want to say it was like $1.40 to get in. It had an entrance fee. It was an arcade, but you paid $1.40 to get in, and then all the games were a nickel. All the games you could play. You could play any of the games for a nickel. Some of them were really special games, so you had to pay 2 nickels for a play. But all the games were either nickel or 2 nickels to play. And I would spend literally hours in there. Literally hours. Atio, have a good rest of your night, my friend. You're off to work. Oh, I get you there. But yeah, the arcades there were awesome back in the day. They were so much fun. Now the arcades are all like... They're games where you get those tickets that then you go get like a racer for 50 tickets or whatever. I find those games to be so boring. They're just not as much fun as they used to be, you know? It used to be that it was actually like arcade games, like video games. But now they're just all like prize games more than anything. And I don't really like those as much. I'm like, if I want to play a prize game, I'll go to a fair or something and throw, darts at balloons or something like that. Oh, yeah. I spent an entire day just watching other... Oh, that was the best, Tylea. I have 5 arcade machines. My oldest one's from 88. I buy them because the new arcades are boring. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome, Random. If there's a couple, if I could get like Gauntlet from back in the day, I loved Gauntlet. The one that was crazy. Here's the craziest one from back in the day. Do you remember Dragon's Lair? That one was so unique and different from every other game out there that, wow, I would love to get my hands on a Dragon's Lair game. That would be so cool. That one, I barely ever lived in Dragon's Lair. I sucked so bad at that game. But that would be so awesome. That would be so awesome to find one of those. Now, there was a football one. I forget what the football one was called, though. There was a football one, though, that back in the day was very popular. It was like one of the first... It was kind of like Gauntlet, but you could actually go head-to-head with another person on the game. Which back then was pretty much unheard of. You didn't really get a chance to go head-to-head with other people in video games for the most part. It was mostly a single-player or a cooperative type thing. And I remember this football game coming out, and I can't remember what it was called. I've looked for it for years, and I just can't remember what it is. It was that long ago that it came out. But that was such a fun game back in the day. All right, we're pretty well set on all of our stuff. I got a bunch of matches. Do I really need that? Let's grab a little bit more coal just because I think we're going to need to start a few more fires along the way. But yeah, I can't remember which one it was. It was animated. My dad told me how about it cost $2 back then. Oh yeah, it was the most expensive game ever back then. Yeah, it was so... NFL Blitz, that was probably it. Oh my god, was that what it was called? Is that what it was? Oh my god, I think that might have been it. I think that might have been it.
Too much stuff to carry.
That might, oh my god, I think, looking at the picture of it, yeah, I think that was the one. Oh my god, I watched, there would be a line at that game. Thank you, Random. So it was NFL Blitz. Yeah, there would be a line at that game. People would have quarters like lined up. Everybody would know their position because if you were wanting to get saved on that game, you had to put a quarter down on it, or a nickel in this case. GTA came out of an really? I didn't know that GTA came out of an arcade game. I love that football game. I also sucked at Dragon's Lair. Didn't play it much because it was double the cost of others. Yeah, it was just so expensive, and you'd basically have like 3 lives, and if you made a mistake and died, you make a mistake and die, make a mistake and die. It was pretty much over, and then you had to continue. You could try to continue, but it was like, I didn't know how to get through that last part, so I'm dead, you know? My favorite arcade game I played was on BC Ferries. I can't remember the name. It was a co-op RPG. I spent many hours, many $50+ on it, ferry trips over. So cool, fighting monsters and leveling. It might have been Gauntlet. It might have been... There were a couple that... Gauntlet was one that was like one of the original multiplayer types. I know there was another one as well. I'm trying to remember what it was called, though. Because it was one where you could play a wizard, a barbarian warrior, an archer, or something else. Next year we'll see a NFL Blitz arcade game in Atheenon's background. No, Robstar, you will not. It's a top-down arcade game.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, can we get a mag lens fire started here? Just get warmed back up a little bit. Yes, we can. Let's do that real quick. Because I remember Gauntlet. That was one of my faves. I loved Gauntlet. That one would just encourage you to continue and continue and continue and continue.
Come on.
Galaga was your favorite? Yes, you could choose your fighter class.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
There were a couple out there like that, Marley. Gauntlet, I think, was like the original one, and there were others that emulated it. But honestly, I can't remember what they were called. That's the thing, I can't remember what they were called. So there was Gauntlet. Golden Axe. It may have been Golden Axe. That's the other one. Yeah, Golden Axe was the other one. Did it look like this game here? There was Golden Axe. That was one of them. I remember that one. And then there was oh, hold on a second. And then there was of course Gauntlet. This was the other one here. This was the Gauntlet one there. I don't know if it shows the... Because, yeah, you had Questar the Elf, Merlin the Wizard, you had the Elf Gal, and you had a Barbarian Fighter as well. So I think those were the two that I remember. But yeah, Gauntlet and Golden Axe were the two that were like really popular back then. I've forgotten about Golden Axe, but Golden Axe was definitely a contender. Arcade 1-Up makes smaller recreations of arcade games, and they're good for first-time arcade owners. I started with Arcade 1-Up and upgraded for the real deal. No, not that one. It was Gauntlet Dark Legacy. Okay. So it was a Gauntlet game, but it was Gauntlet Dark Legacy. Okay. Get warmed up a little bit. There we go. Let's drop a large tea here. And drop another large tea here. There we go. You're going to lurk now, Tylea. Have a great one, Tylea. Love you much, darling. Take care. Sorry we delved into politics a little bit today. You know things around here. They go lots of different directions. All right, let's get going. Let's get a move on. I want to see if we can get up to the tower here before it gets dark. Then we can go camp out in the, if we can get up to the tower and fix it, and then if we can get over into Bleak Inlet before it gets dark, we can get all the way to the cave over there and hopefully avoid the Timberwolves. Cross our fingers. We had a place next to the mall called Golf and Stuff, Miniature Golf and Arcade. The mall had an ice rink for skating. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I missed. I pulled my shot, unfortunately. You played that game one time for 9 hours one summer. Which one? Golden Axe or Gauntlet? Alright, come here, Wolfie boy. Alright. Now go away. What was my favorite song from the 80s? Oh god, favorite song from the 80s? There's so many. That's like asking me to choose my favorite child. There's so many good... All of the songs from the 80s were awesome. I will say I was more into rock stuff, so probably like some of the Metallica stuff. A little bit of Ozzy. Van Halen, Sammy Hagar. Those guys kind of did a little bit more for me back then. But I really liked, you know, Journey, Huey Lewis in the News, Duran Duran, Depeche Mode. There's just so much good stuff to pick from. That's the problem. I think I wore it as it had an out of order sign on it a few days later. Crazy Train from 80. There's just so much good music that came out of the 80s. And the 70s. And the 60s. Although I'm not a big 60s person, so... Not even really a big 70s person. I was into AC/DC, Queen. Try to remember more what I was into. I wasn't so much into the pop stuff, but I do have a better appreciation for pop these days than I used to. I do like the pop stuff a lot better now. I think it's just because nostalgia. You know, you get nostalgia from that. It's like, oh, I remember that song when I was growing up. You know, it makes you think of times and places you were. Gives you that feeling of, oh, I remember that. I was in grade school, or I was in middle school, or high school, or whatever. One of my favorite songs from the 2020s? Oh, God, there is none. I mean, I like hard rock still, so I listen to Octane a lot. If I had to pick guys today, I'd say it's guys like, Falling in Reverse, Bring Me the Horizon. Even like me some Electric Callboy. Little Baby Metal. I go on deep dives for some bands these days. Alright, I need to build a fire and get myself some more torches. Ooh, we barely got this started. Ario Speedwagon, yes. Yes, please. Let me look at my YouTube music list. Cause I don't really, I've never been a Sleep Theory stuck in my head. Sleep Theory is really good. Electric Callboy, Bring Me the Horizon, Poppy. I've been enjoying a bunch of her stuff lately too. The new Linkin Park's not bad. Bad Omens. I Prevail. Motionless in White. Hailstorm, I really dig as well. Ice Nine Kills. So, there's a few of the guys I listen to these days. Most of them are on Octane. I listen to a lot of Octane. Falling in Reverse, yeah. Hollywood Undead. Just kind of trying to see what other stuff pops up here. I've been enjoying the new Linkin Park too. I know it's kind of controversial. Some people like it, some people don't. Chester will never be replaced. I'm not saying that he'll ever be replaced, but I am enjoying the sound of them again. So Five Finger Death Punch, love them. Love Five Finger Death Punch. Love me some Five Finger. Disturbed. But yeah, Five Finger Death Punch does a lot of good stuff. I like a lot. I like a lot of their things. Let's just get a little warmed up. And then grab some torches here. But yeah, I took a deep dive on Baby Metal and Bring Me the Horizon for a little while. Especially with their Kingslayer song. That's a bang. As the kids would say, it's a banger. It's fire. But yeah, most of the pop stuff these days kind of sucks. Let's just be honest. Most of the pop stuff these days is not that good. It's very corporate, very packaged, very safe. And most rock stuff is and it always was in the past, and it still is rather. Oh, I loved Anthrax. Anthrax from back in the day. Pantera. My ex-wife really enjoyed Five Finger Death Punch. It's lit. It's lit, yahoo! But yeah, I like a lot of that stuff. So my recommendation is Woods of Ypres. Is it Woods of Ypres? Stone Sour, Corey MF Taylor. I even like some of the stuff Daughtry's done. The Hailstorm Daughtry reimagining of the Journey song was so good. If you've never heard that, go check that out. Is an Anthrax an infection? Yes, it is. It's also a great band. Anthrax, they're Evil Nicafessin. Evil Nicafessin. That was one of their songs. Do you remember that song from back in the day, Beetlebee? Evil Nicafessin? It's nice effing life backwards. That was actually one of Anthrax's songs. You love Daughtry? Yeah, Daughtry's great. Daughtry's great. Daughtry actually, I mean, out of all the guys who've come out of like those singing talent shows, he's probably one of my favorite. He actually seems like he has a pretty good. He's got pretty good music. He's got a good sound, good vibe about him. Modern pop music is kind of garbage. Yeah, it is. It is. Unfortunately, it kind of is. Hey, look at all the ribbity rabbits around here. Hey guys, how's it going? Oh, hey, wow. All I saw was one birch. I was excited for that. And we got the trifecta birch here. Nice. Yahoo! Hey, my daughter loved Girl Meets World, which I was actually really happy she did because I loved Boy Meets World back in the day. My daughter loved Girl Meets World, so I got to watch some of that. Autotunes ruin modern music. Yeah, well, everybody thinks that like clean vocals is what you have to be in music these days. And it's like, yeah, no, I have two words for you, Bob Dylan. You don't have to have clean, beautiful vocals to make it in music today. You can have rough sounding vocals. You can, as long as your music has heart and it sounds good and people resonate with it, that's all it takes. Ooh, nice. And nice. Ooh, some crackers. And this should give us a battery. Yep, there we go. Oh god, it really slowed us down. Oh god. Oh god. But I'm saying Nirvana is overrated. I always thought Nirvana was... I never was a big fan of Nirvana, Robstar. Just, it wasn't my... I think the main reason I was not a fan of Nirvana is because it sort of was the... they were sort of the nail in the coffin of, like, the butt rock of the 80s. And then it turned all to grunge. Everybody went grunge, grunge, grunge after that. I was just like... I was so over grunge before it even began. I just was over grunge before it even started. I was just like, no, I'm good. I'm okay. I've been wearing flannel for 20 years and nobody cared, so go away. Throw you on there. Put you out. Let's get this battery replaced. Oh yeah, Nirvana was a big one. Nirvana was a biggie. I will not deny their role in music history, but at the same time, I just never was a fan myself. They hit a unique sort of, did I have a grudge for the grunge? Well, it's funny how, music, young people always try to be counterculture. I mean, that's just sort of a thing that every generation kind of goes through. I remember in the 80s, we were all about, growing our hair long, dressing in ripped clothes, and doing that sort of thing. And then in the early 90s, it became all about the grunge movement, not bathing, looking like you basically just rolled out of a greasy mess for the last 10 days, and wearing flannel. And, it always changes, though. The counterculture thing always changes, whatever it is. I mean, you go through the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. It's like every decade has its own kind of, like, stamp on what their counterculture is going to look like and what it is. 3 Days Grace, love them. And that's all right, Yeah, down with the establishment. Well, every generation that comes up thinks that the generation before did them dirty, and we have to right the wrongs that our generation before us did. That's happened forever. I mean, so, that's just something that every generation kind of goes through and kind of changes, and, it's kind of funny, the trends come around every 20 years or so. I haven't done the plane over here. The trends come around every 20 years or so, and, like, back in the 80s, I remember tie-dye was becoming the big thing again. I actually took my daughter to Black Veil Brides when they came to the Hawthorne Theater here in Portland. I actually got to go meet them. The lead singer guy was really nice. He's a really nice dude. But yeah, I took my daughter to see Black Veil Brides back when they were just starting out. Just when they were just getting going. They were really nice guys, though. They were actually really cool. I never was big into Slipknot stuff. Slipknot was, I don't know. Slipknot for me just wasn't my thing. The millennials actually did us dirty. Have you heard how garbage their music is? Well, some days are the dark days of music. Some days are the golden days of music, or the golden era of music. So. It's a helicopter up here. I thought it was an airplane for some reason. I don't know. Why do you think everybody, when you go to karaoke, is singing songs from the 80s and the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, and some from the 90s as well, but mainly from the 80s?
Gotta be something useful in here.
Mainly from the 80s. A lot of 80s music on karaoke nights. Because that's the good stuff, baby. That's the golden era right there. And that's also music that back then, most of those artists, some of them had really great voices, but most of it you can listen to and go, I could maybe sing that on karaoke. A lot of the music coming out now is also auto-tuned and quote unquote perfect sounding as far as the the harmonies and all that sort of stuff, that most people are just like, I can't sing that. I'm not even going to try. Which is kind of sad. Can I not reach? Oh, I got that. Wait a second. Can I not? I used to be able to reach these over here. I can get that one. There we go. But yeah, a lot of the movie music in the 80s, we could kind of like, Starset? Oh yeah, Starset's good.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Starset's got some good stuff. Big high 90s 2000 fan. In the 90s suddenly music in the world changed. Just wait, Generation Alpha will have AI generated music. It's already happening, I think. Oh geez, I almost walked off a cliff there. That would have been bad. That would have done irreparable damage to me. Oh man, whew. Excuse me. Do. It's trying to find that song "Chaotic." I forget who sings that. My kid is Gen Z, and they'll listen. All I listen to is musicals. Oh God, I know it's an unpopular opinion. I do like some musicals. I love White Christmas. I love Sound of Music. I love Wizard of Oz. But other than those, I don't like musicals for the most part. Most musicals don't resonate with me. Most musicals, I'm just like, ugh. Just give me a damn movie. Musicals had their time. Their time is gone. Give it up. Musicals are great for theater, but I've been listening for Starset for 8 years. Wow. Limp Bizkit. We'll keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Yeah. L-I-M-P Biscuit is right here. People in the club, put your hands in the air. I'll admit I listened to Limp Bizkit back in the day. I admit it. I did. I like me some Limp Bizkits. I love the dude. No, that was who was the band that had the guy who looked like Sabretooth as their drummer? I think it was not Coldplay. I think they had a song called Crossfade. That's it, Crossfade. Go check out the drummer for Crossfade. He freaking looks like Sabretooth. He looks like Sabretooth playing the drums. Some old-fashioned Black Eyed Peas. I was never a big fan of Black Eyed Peas. I liked a couple of their songs, but I just wasn't a fan of them very much. I did like Break Stuff though. Break Stuff was really good. Some Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit. Just can't get enough of that. All right, so if we can get some rest, we can get up to the cave here and get rested in the cave. Musicals are very popular among a very particular demographic. I did not fit the demographic. I like some musicals. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them. I'm just not all about them. I like me a musical here and there. I like Phantom of the Opera as well, but I didn't see that in theaters. I saw that in like a production. I saw Phantom of the Opera. Phantom of the Opera has some great stuff in it. Great music in it. So nobody liked Beastie Boys. You know, when Beastie Boys first came out, Beetlebee, with, you gotta fight for your right, I hated Beastie Boys back then. I honestly can say I hated the Beastie Boys with a passion back then. But I appreciate them now. Same thing with Guns N' Roses. I did not like Guns N' Roses when they first came out. I was not a big fan. I was not a big fan of Guns N' Roses when they first came out. Appetite for Destruction, though, is one of the best albums out there. I mean, Appetite for Destruction is a great album. But I just wasn't a big fan when they first came out. I guess you could say I kind of never jumped on the train with anything. Like, if it was popular, I'd always be, like, a little skeptical of it. Because I'd be like, yeah, I'll listen to it on my own time, but I'm not going to glom into the popularity thing. To be honest, when Van Halen's Jump came out, it turned me off from Van Halen. I was a huge Van Halen fan up until that point. But to me, that was them jumping the shark and selling out. But I was also young and angry and you know, looking for any excuse to be angry at stuff and things and people. And so I was like, no, they're popular now. I don't like them anymore. I liked Van Halen back when they weren't popular, back when people didn't like Van Halen. Oh, can I get that piece of coal, please? Oh, look at that. Nope. Piece of coal. Oh, look at that. We got one piece of coal. Why put 5 pieces of coal here that you cannot grab? Look at this. Look, there's more. No! I didn't want to zone in.
I'm gonna have to
Oh, man. I need to lay down. I need to lay down and get some rest. But yeah, when Van Halen came out and Van Hagar, I was never a fan of. I liked some of their songs. So I was wrong about Van Halen then? No, I was right about Van Halen. They jumped the shark with 1984. But hey, you know, it is what it is. They did what they did to make their bread, you know? Amity Affliction? I've heard of them. I haven't heard of Whalebones, though. Alright, the sun is almost down. We're gonna have an aurora tonight, so we need to get through this cave. Oh, hey! What does Zach Efron call this rabbit? What is his name for this rabbit here? I know Zach named the rabbit in here. I forget what his name is, though. We're not gonna kill him, though. We're not gonna kill him. It's mind-boggling to think the same band that did Ain't Talking About Love also did Jump. Well, and they did Eruption, you know. They did, you know, Atomic Punk. They did a lot of good stuff back in the day. Yeah, they jumped the shark when they got rid of Sammy. Yeah. Take off the don't wear that shirt. You're gonna curse it and the band will break up. Rage Against the Machine. I never was a big fan of Rage. I don't know why. Rage Against the Machine never resonated with me. I know it resonated with a lot of people. It just never resonated with me. 1984. Oh, I agree with you, Stooley. No, I agree with you now. I'm just saying when it came out. I'm just saying my first impression when Jump came out, which made me not want to listen to the 1984 album for a long time, because I was just kind of pissed at him at that point. I was not a big fan. Dire Straits, loved them back in the day. Whalebones, Republic of Wolves. Okay, I'll check them both out. Yeah, it's just I love and these are all albums that since then I've learned to love, and I do love now. And I love Van Halen's 1984 album. I love, you know, I love Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction album now. But I'm just saying, and I love the Beastie Boys too. And they're still not my favorite. I was never a big Beastie Boys fan, but I appreciate them now. Just when they came out, I'm saying as the, you know, 14, 15-year-old me, I was like, no, I don't like these guys. I'm gonna rage against their machine. Kill Switch Engage, yep, I heard of them. We might have to go out during an aurora. This is gonna be tricky, but the good thing is we have a pistol. So we can pistol it up with the things. Yeah, things can grow on you after a few decades. Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of it is nostalgia. I mean, I'm nostalgic about those times and stuff. I like Tool. I'm not a big fan of Machine Head. Brass Monkey. That funky monkey. Never liked that song. We used to have MTV. Yeah, we used to back in the day. Back in the day, we used to have MTV. But back then I was into White Snake, White Lion, anything with white tiger or white shark, Great White, whatever their name was. Anything with white in the name, you know, I was into. White Snake, White Lion, Great White. You know, of course I was into you know, Motley Crue, Faith No More. I do like Faith No More. I like some of their stuff. You know, into a lot of different stuff back then. Okay, we're just gonna sleep. It's gonna be an Aurora when we get up. We're gonna have to fight the wolves in an Aurora. That's gonna be a thing. MTV used to play music. I know. It used to play music videos. All right, here we go. Here we go into the wilds. I know where it is. It's down here to our left, but we've got to cross over here, go across that little section there to get to it. Oh, Home Sweet Home. Oh man, that we used to wait random for the top 5 or top 10 on MTV every day, and for about a solid month that was like their #1 song on MTV. Was Home Sweet Home when that first came out. That was the #1 for so long. I mean, it sure is gorgeous out here, that's for sure. Have I ever watched Hot Tub Time Machine? I did once a long time ago. Thrice song called Behind the Pines. I've never heard... Oh. Okay, well that's fine. I'm just using the pistol, so... I've not heard that one, no. I remember one time my kids put their music and the next thing you know I was listening to Tears for Fears kids in their mixtapes. I had no idea the song was from my high school days. Yes, it is. Yep, it is. It is from your high school days. Isn't that crazy? I loved Tears for Fears back then. Get those Auroras up, boys and girls. All right, let's see. I think we're pretty close. Yeah, it's right over the hill here. Yeah, they had no idea that was from your high school days. I've seen a resurgence in, like, stuff for, like, John Denver. I mean, see, that's the funny thing is I like John Denver, Johnny Cash, Alabama, the Oak Ridge Boys. That was a lot of stuff I grew up with back then. I loved that music back then. And so for me, that was part of growing up as well. Oops, I didn't mean to fire you off. I'm sorry. Here we go. Have you ever heard of Daisy Gone, Days Gone, the Broken Road? I've heard of Days Gone, yeah. I don't know if I've heard of Broken Road though or not. There's a lot of sappy music in the 80s. That's the best part. That's the best part is there's a lot of sappy stuff in the 80s. Would I say this is my game of all time? Oh yeah, I have over 7,000 hours in this game. Raven Mancer. So yes, this is definitely my game of all time. So, well, I mean, technically EverQuest and EverQuest 2, I had more time played than I did in this because I played those for like 14 years combined. So the EverQuest franchise, probably I have more time in that than anything else. But of modern stuff, this is what I have, you know. Post 2016, this is what I have the most time in. Before 2016, it was all EverQuest all the time, every day. For multiple hours of every day. Nice, we got some water. It's going to be, I'll be going, it's pretty late for me, so see you, Phobic. Have a good one. Thank you for sharing some of your good picks for music there. I will definitely check them out. There it is on the shelf.
It's starting to weigh me down.
I've been playing EverQuest 2 a tiny bit. Yeah, I played EverQuest 2 quite a bit back in the day. What's on the shelf? What's on the shelf? What's on the shelf, Faith? I missed it. I don't see it. Above the table recipe. Oh, are you talking about this? Oh, this one won't have a recipe in it, unfortunately. Are you thinking of the prepper pie recipe? This is one of the bunkers. Unfortunately, it won't have a recipe in it. Boo. This is one of the Tails bunkers, unfortunately. Nope, this is not the food bunker. I wish it was. I'd be super happy if it was. Hey, do you miss the glow of the CRT TVs? Sometimes. I'm gonna holster that. All right, Phobic, take care. Bye.
Project Medical Officer interviewing patient 7. Let's visit the second instance.
EverQuest and EverQuest 2 were great games, though, back in the day.
What do you remember?
What do you remember? Nothing.
But it was cold at the river's edge. There was a group of us that day. Lots of laughing.
I wish after the first time you could just fast forward through this.
No one was getting in the water.
But we'll just eat a little food. We'll just eat a little food here and we'll be good.
Slipped in quiet.
What am I eating? I have a Reese's stick.
The water was clear, but bitter cold.
I have dried pears, but I'm not eating those right now.
was closer. My head went under right away. God, I was alive.
Today's junk food day.
No one noticed me struggling in the deep pool.
It's a Reese's peanut butter candy in a stick form.
Ending sequence. What do you see?
My hand reaching for a
It's
flask
made of pure sugar.
at the water's edge. I grabbed it. I pulled my head out of the freezing water. A breath. The sun shining through the trees.
It's candy, yeah.
Above us was the sun out? I thought the rain. No. I don't know. That wasn't it.
Keep hold of that image. It's okay if it fades a little. Breathe. Try going again. Second instance.
Have I played it 7 days on Nightmare? I have played it on Nightmare. I've not played it on Insane, though. Like Insane Speed. Hey, thank you so much, Tokuri, for the sub there on the Twitch side. I appreciate that very much, my friend. Thank you so much. That's very appreciated. Thank you for the support. I have played it on Nightmare, but not Insane Speed. Actually, my last run I did was on Nightmare, and I'm probably going to try Nightmare again when we go back to Vanilla. Because Afterlife has given me a solid appreciation for what I can do. For what I can do in the game now, so...
If my
Excuse
job is
me,
to prevent the men,
language.
their job
Language,
is to
ma'am.
prevent From landing on all of us. But this week we found a decent chamber to start building Rudiger's gadget. Teams 1 and 2 are with the program, but on shaky ground. Team 3 is getting volatile again. And while it's unclear what they have planned, I've called for additional security to fly in immediately. The medical officer has been conducting alignment interviews.
You made your own candy, Miss Candela? Oh, that's awesome. Yum.
I'm still considering the implications.
Best hamburger of the 80s, the McDLC.
Viability. My hope is that the crew can keep their shit together long enough to finish phase 1, and we can get out of this godforsaken place.
Basically sugar with it flavor, at least I know what's in them. Oh, yeah.
It's starting to get to me.
Like I was saying the other day, when my mom would take trips back to Pittsburgh, or to Philadelphia, or not Philadelphia, but to, Pennsylvania. Her family grew up in, like, her family was in, like, the Erie area of Pennsylvania, but they would get, like, maple sugar candies that were really good, and they were just basically maple sugar, and they were just granulized maple sugar pressed into candy forms. Yum, yum. Absolutely delicious. All right, we got that. We got our bed. Let's sleep for 9 hours. Oh, boy. So we found the second bunker. When I played 7 Days to Die, I put up concrete walls around my city, put checkpoints around the entrance to downtown, labeling east-west, east 1 to west 4, so I quarantine off everything. It's melted to get a firm shape. I saw somebody playing, I forget which mod it was, but it basically was you basically were clearing. I think maybe it was after. No, it wasn't Afterlife. I forget what mod it was, but it was an interesting. It had like a scenario that you were basically doing. Maybe it was. No, it wasn't Rebirth. Was it Darkness Falls? It was one of them where there was a game setting where you would just be clearing towns, you'd be clearing buildings, there'd be no zombie respawns inside the buildings once you cleared them. You're basically securing the city for people to come back. We're gonna eat the corn because I don't care. It's melted to get a firm shape, but same as the maple candy from the old days. That got us a little vitamin C. This will get us a little more vitamin C. Okay, so here's what I'm worried about. We get out there, there's probably going to be some Timberwolves. So, that's what I'm kind of worried about right now. Oh, wow, we are really overweight. Why do we have so much? Oh. Okay. Got a few sticks. Yeah, we got a few sticks on us. We got 50 sticks on us. I ate 2 pieces, maybe 3. Oh, well, same thing with, like, these Reese's sticks. I used to be able to down one of these in one sitting. Now it's like I have a couple of them, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good for a while. They start to get a little sickly sweet in your mouth, you know? Let's just reload this real quick. Pick up my brass. Candy these days is just too sweet. Okay, and like I said, we're gonna go back inside and just chill out for a little bit. Go back inside and just chill out for a little bit. You know, just kind of sit here, maybe let this cure a little bit more. Let those cure. Let's go ahead and get some, let's get our mushrooms prepared. I eat on 2 pieces, maybe 3, and then I get enough. Tear up the shoes. Oh, did we get some shoes? I got that vest there. I did get that shirt as well, so I can do that. We can tear that up. Tear you up. I'll make the best of the time I have. We'll tear you up as well. You can read. I can read some days. I'm not real good at reading though. Reading is hard. Reading is hard. All right, let's go poke our head outside. Let's grab our stuff. It sounds like the weather cleared up. Okay, weather cleared up. Nice.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Shh. Everything's gonna be all right, buddy. Just gotta keep our eyes open for the Timberwolves. I see a couple of birch over here. We're gonna grab those too. Looks like one of them already got cut down. Probably in the great birch shrinkage. In the aftermath. We aren't going to venture any further into Bleak Inlet. Our next target is Pleasant Valley, which we've not even been over there. We've not even been to Pleasant Valley yet. There's a cattail over there. I can't get to it, though. Not on this. Let's... Oh, you know what? There's cattails here, too. I'm probably never coming back here, so we might as well see if we can grab some of these. We might be able to cross there. I'm not 100% sure. I've never tried crossing in this part of the river before, so... Good God, it's cold out here. I forgot how cold Bleak Inlet is. Oh, nope, it gets very, 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 creaky very fast. Okay. Well, we're very cold, so you know what we're going to do? We're going to head back over the hill here. And get back inside the shelter real quick and get warmed up. Have I done the cougar? No, I never got a chance to get the cougar before he was yanked from the game. Unfortunately, most of my cougar hunting, I did my cougar hunting in Zone of Contamination in the very beginning, not realizing that he was broken in Zone of Contamination and would not spawn. Which then was really bad, because then I got sick. I came down with pneumonia, and then I couldn't play for about a week and a half. And by the time I got back, he was good. He was out of there. They were like, yeah, we removed him from the game. Too many people complained. Laka, hello, hello. So I have never had a chance to do the cougar, no.
Something's gotta go.
Now, I do know some people did not update their game, so they have, they were able to keep the cougar in their game. But from what I saw, I'm glad I never really had to deal with him. He looked more of a pain in the ass than anything else. But the kitty's so cute. Yeah, he's so cute when he goes... And then you get up and you stagger around and there's red everywhere and you're like, what do I use? And you try to shoot him as he wanders far, far away from you. No thanks, I'm good. Alright, let's get out of this damn zone. Maybe I can cross here? Oh yeah, I can totally cross here. Should have done this in the first place. Okay, the Ravine's End Waterfall. Interesting, I like that. Got a little name there. Very cool. Oh, this may be a problem though. Not so much a problem. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be good. I've just never taken this way out before, so I'm kind of like, this is an area I've never really gone into. So I'm just kind of checking it out. Do you remember the old Mountain Town map? Oh yeah, totally. Totally, yeah, you could walk right from the Grey Mother's house all the way up to the, you'd walk up to that area where it would split between where the bear is, and that was before, I think that was before they put in the cave up there. You tried to redeem, I see it now. I'm so sorry. There's not an alert for that. It just pops up there. I will do a posture check right now for you there, Takuri. I'm very sorry about that. I need to add some sort of audio signal in with that one so I can hear the audio on it. Because all it does is pop it up in my chat, so sorry about that. We'll get it done now for you. If I do miss it, just let me know. Hey, Athena, I know you're talking about $0 start on FS25. I'm trying it on the Japan map, starting with contracts. Lots of fun. I'm role-playing as an American who moved to Japan with her last time. I was just trying to make it. Yeah, I think what I'm going to try to do, Rusty, is I don't know... I think what I might try to do is just do that and start it on the Riverlands map. But maybe doing the Japan map might be fun. And just trying to build up a rice empire. Rice! Oh no, that's fine. No, I appreciate that. I need to be constantly reminded to kind of keep my posture up. Because otherwise I have a tendency to slouch over like this after a while. You're not allowing yourself any loans. Wow, okay. Dang. So no loans either. That is crazy. Well, we got it in and out of there with no Timberwolves. I'm happy about that. Yeah, I think we're going to try doing a 0 start on Saturday, and then we'll play our regular one on Sunday. And Saturday we are going to start early. We're probably going to start at about 10, because I have to get off by about 4 for our family gathering, family dinner thing we're going to be doing. Luckily, it's right here at my brother's place where I'm staying, so you know it's at where I'm living. But it starts at 4:30, so I'm going to be getting off about 4. So I'm going to start a little bit early, and we'll get off a little bit early. So grab a few more sticks in here. Oh, there's a couple pieces of coal. Always happy to see you, my friends. Hey, there you go. I can give out points too. Look at that. Just give everybody points. But yeah, Rusty, I'm curious to try that. Try a $0 start. And just do some contracts until I can afford, you know, getting more stuff. What I don't understand is why they changed the interior of the post office. Every time I enter, I want to go to the storage. Yeah, I don't know why they changed some of the interiors there. I think it may have had something to do with story mode or something. I don't know, because back then, when Milton first came out, it was tied to the story mode. So it was part and parcel of the story mode there. Watching you, I learned about borrowing equipment with one contract and doing multiples for better payouts. Yeah, that works out really good for you. If you can do several contracts like that, it works out really nice. See, what I sort of want to do, Rusty, what I've been thinking of doing, is doing something along the line of trying to set something up where I start with a couple pieces of equipment, but then I can only do the contracts that those are like start with like a truck and a flatbed and maybe a chainsaw. And I don't know how to zero your money out, though. That's the thing. I don't know how to zero money out once you have it. But basically start with a few things, but then only do contracts that I can actually do without borrowing equipment. Until I buy the equipment, and then I can do other contracts. But I don't know. I don't know exactly how that would work. I don't know if I could get that going on. All right. Let's go ahead, eat a couple cattails. Chow down on that. Yeah, you can do deadwood removal with a chainsaw, exactly. Yep, you can do deadwood removal with a chainsaw and go sell that. But maybe start with like a small mower. Do some mowing so I can do mowing contracts and deadwood contracts or something like that. Might be an interesting way to go. I don't know. There's a lot of I have a lot of ideas. I've been looking around on you know, in the game and just kind of seeing what stuff I can do. Let's go ahead and drop you. Got a bunch of birch there. That's nice. Let's go ahead and craft you into rose hips. But yeah, we're going to try that on Saturday. We're going to try something on Saturday. I still miss the BR bolt cutter for the gate. Yeah, I don't know why they took that out. I thought that was fun. It's kind of an interesting thing. Let's go ahead and tear some torches down. So we're going to head to Pleasant Valley. We're going to have to figure out what we want to take with us from the Mystery Lake camp office. I don't know exactly what we're going to take with us, but we're going to try to take as much as we can. Fill up our lantern with that there. Sharpen you up a little bit. Yeah, I think most of the stuff they changed though was for story mode in Milton. Because yeah, Milton originally used to be able to go from Grandmother's house, and it would be wind up, and there'd be a path you could take. That one that now dead ends over there, where there's that little cave that has some coal. You used to go over there, and it would go down into the river, and you could go up to the Bear Bridge, or you could go to the right and go up to the plane crash. And there, I don't think there was a cave there before. And then from that one that went off to the left, you could not only go to the underneath the bridge that the bear was on, but you could also go around the other way. Have you ever played Last of Us? No, I've not played Last of Us before. Heard the first one was pretty darn good though. Second one didn't get received as well, but the first one I heard was pretty darn good. Oh, we do have a toolbox on us. That's nice. I was kind of looking to see what we had extra. We got 49 extra bullets on us. Holy crap. That's a lot. That's a lot of bullets. That's a lot of bulletos. Let's go ahead and just repair you real quick. Yeah, I've heard really good stuff about Last of Us. It's one of those games that came out at a time where I wasn't playing games, and so I'm not really looking back to play. I'm not really looking to go back and play games that I missed at this point. There's enough stuff coming out and enough stuff that I want to play that maybe if I ever get bored and I ever get through my backlog of how many games do I have? My backlog of where does it tell you how many games you own? Oh, my backlog of 288 games that I own on Steam. Maybe I'll look at playing that one. Maybe I'll look at playing it. But at this point, I really don't have any interest. Again, it's one of those where, like, I hate to say it, I kind of call it the Mass Effect effect. Honestly, I didn't like Mass Effect that much. I found the gameplay loop to be rather boring, and I found the I found the characters interesting, the story interesting, but the gameplay loops were very much a product of their time.
That did it.
And in playing stuff that I have now, it just didn't interest me that much. I was just kind of like, it's okay. So, I mean, I've heard great stuff about Last of Us. I might play it one day, but not right now. I've never seen the show. Never seen the show, so there we go. Got a little water in us now. That's beautiful. We got a little more water. Let's eat a couple cattails. But like I said, I've heard good stuff about Last of Us. I just don't, I don't at this point have the time nor the will to play it. Or to go for it. There's just too many damn other things I want to play. This being one of them. 7 Days to Die being the other. Then we got Civ 6 coming up, or 6-7 coming up. We've got Long Dark coming out with its new expansions. Its new stuff in December. That's going to keep me busy for a couple of months. Then January, we're going to revisit, of course, Subnautica, because we do that every year. I'm also probably going to... I also sort of want to revisit Days Gone. I sort of want to play Days Gone again. I think I can play it on Game Plus. I think that one allows you to play on Game Plus. But I'd sort of like to do another Days Gone run. I really had a lot of fun with Days Gone. Yeah, I just don't. At this point, I'm not gonna ever count it out random, but it would be a matter of me going, okay, we aren't gonna play any Long Dark now for the next month, and I'll play Last of Us instead. And I don't really want to do that. And I don't really want to do that. I sort of like where I'm at right now. So I know. It's like, you're killing me, Holmes. You're killing me. Oh my god, that wind's killing me. Let's get the heck out of here. Seven days to gone. But, you know, hey, it's one of those where I guess if Last of Us comes, I mean, one of the main reasons I never played Last of Us back in the day as well is it was not a PC game. You couldn't get it on PC. Now you can get it on PC, but it's $60 freaking dollars. I'm not paying $60 for it. I'm paying $60 for a game that came out, what, 10 years ago or something? No, I'm good. If it goes on sale, then maybe I'll give it a try. Yeah, $60. $60? $60? For 103 grand, you can get a small tractor, log winch, log carrier, chainsaw, and baler. You can take the 100 grand start, buy all but the baler, make at least 3,000 on a wood contract, and then get the baler for baling contracts. That's not a bad idea. $60? At least it's on PC now. I guess that's something. Because I know for a long time it was not on PC at all. Long time it was a exclusive to what was Last of Us an exclusive for? I think it was it the PlayStation? Because I know Days Gone was a PlayStation exclusive, I believe, for a long time, and then it finally ported over to PC. Same thing with Horizon Zero Dawn. So, I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna play it because I'll eat my words in about a year when I do decide to play it. But I'd say out of all the games people want me to play, that's probably one of the ones I get asked for the most. That's probably one of them that I get asked for the most is Last of Us. All right, we're just gonna warm up by the fire here. There we go. Ah, nice and warm. What's our health at right now, anyway? And we got up to 85. We're down to 83. So, but no, that is a great idea, Rusty. So let me let's see. Where's my pen? I had a pen, and now I can't find my pen again. Why can't I find my pen? Where is my pen at? I had a pen. I was going to write that down. You know, Rusty, message me here on Twitch with that little list of stuff. Yeah, or do so. Yeah, do it on Discord because I do have a Farm Sim Discord up there, I believe. Or did I get a Farm Sim Discord going on? Did I get a Farm Sim? Let me make sure. Let me make sure I got that. PlayStation made The Last of Us and Days Gone. I call Days Gone open world The Last of Us. I really like Days Gone. I thought Days Gone was a great game. I thought they did a really nice job with Days Gone. I like the story. I like the characters. I like the, I like the action. The hordes were insane in Days Gone. I need to get a channel up there for it. Before it's too late. Did I twist my ankle? Is that what? I did twist my ankle. Son of a biscuit. I did twist my ankle. I was like, did I twist my ankle there? I think I did. Okay, so down here under video games. And I'm going to put it for 22 and 25. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make a Farming Sim 22 channel. And then I'm going to make a Farming Sim, 25 channel. There we go. I'll make both of them. That way they'll both be there. Thought I made one for Farming Sim 22. Why does it keep... Oh, there we... Okay, so there it is. Okay, so we got all those. I can just get rid of that. Okay. Okay. I screwed that up. That was my fault. There we go. So there's a Farming Sim channel and a Farming Sim 25 channel there now. So there you go. Yeah, if you post that up, that'd be great. Hey, Atheenon, what happened to Old Fart? Oh, Old Fart's around a lot. He was just here the other day, actually. He was just here hanging out the other day. Oh, I know the premise of I know the premise of Last of Us. I've seen it. I know that she's the girl that's the key to everything. That she's cured. That she's I know the whole story behind Last of Us. I've seen the whole thing already. There's no spoilers for Last of Us. That's the other thing is I've looked into Last of Us enough that I know how it ends. I know the choices you have to make. I know that I know about Joel and Ellie and and that she's the one that's immune to the whole T virus or whatever virus they're calling it, because they aren't technically zombies, but they're kind of zombies. I have so many pens. I actually collect cute ones. They decorate my office. Nice. But no, I do know about it. I do know about it. So I don't know how they get from point A to point B, but I do know about the game itself. It's been out long enough, random. I call it a game that's been out long enough that if you don't want spoilers, you're probably gonna be super disappointed because there's too much info out there for you not to run into a spoiler here or there, right? At least it's only one arrow down temps for us right now. That's nice. That'll make it easy for us to get over to the camp office. Unless it starts... This seems like a blizzard forming up, doesn't it? Doesn't it seem like a blizzard's on the horizon here? It sure seems like it. Oh, my mom just texted me. Hold on a second, everybody. 6 days till we head to PDX. What did you find about the beds? I think my mom's losing a little bit of her memory. my mom messaged me the other day, and she was like, "Hey, we just wanted to make sure that the beds, we have 2 separate beds in the room because The rooms come with either like a queen or 2 twins. If you want the bed separated, you have to call ahead of time. Once your reservation's been like locked in, you got to call them, and they will arrange to make your room have the 2 separate beds in it. And so she messaged me about that, reminding me of it. I called and made the arrangements, and then I called her and told her that I made the arrangements. Unless I'm losing my goddamn mind, and I didn't tell her. I could have sworn I told her. Maybe I'm losing my mind. I may be the one losing my mind. Oh, that was everywhere random. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we know where Joel's going, so good luck with that, right? We know where Joel's going. Joel, from what I heard, turns from being a very smart, non-trusting person who doesn't just, like, take everything at face value and trust every person he runs into, to basically becoming a moron who just trusts people all of a sudden and then basically gets shanked in the back. Yeah, I've heard about that. I don't want to leave Forlorn Muskeg. So yeah, I heard about that. So I've sort of steeled myself to not get enamored with the character Joel, because I have a feeling I'll be very upset if I do. But yeah, I saw all the fervor about that. I saw all the people who were all upset about it and stuff. It's like, well, it's their game, they can do what they want, so. Honestly, it does look like a blizzard's coming, but the game logic could tell me wrong. I've heard from most of my friends that have played both of them to play The Last of Us and just not ever touch Part 2. They're like, you'll really like Last of Us, but they're like, I know, my good friends have said, I know you'll like Last of Us, but you'll probably not be thrilled about Last of Us Part 2. It's probably going to be like Red Dead Redemption 2, where, spoilers by the way, once you're done playing Arthur and you take over with whatever his name is, the other dude, I just didn't care to play anymore. I was like, I just started rushing through the game to get the game to get the story over. When I was playing Arthur, I was really invested. I was like doing like all the side quests, exploring the world, doing all this, doing random stuff. And then when I got to the end, I was like, yeah, I don't care about this guy that much. I'm just going to play through it really quick. Because Arthur was my dude. I would have rather had a bounty hunter follow up with that gal that you got to rescue at the very beginning of it. I would have rather had a bounty hunter game with her. That would have been fun. They should have done like a bounty hunter DLC. They missed out on so many opportunities with Red Dead 2. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, bud. How's it going? Would you like to be my dinner? I got double dinner! Yay! Double dinner, baby! Let's get some meat on the grill. Have I ever played any racing arcade games? Not really. I don't really like the racing games that much. Are you thinking like, what was that one? What's that one that's really big where you hit the big ball around? My son loved that game. He loved that game. But yeah, I never really liked those. Those kind of games never did anything for me. I didn't like them when they were in the arcade. Like when they were actually like arcade games. I never liked the racing games in the arcade, and I never really liked them on PC or anything. Just not my thing. I gotta text my mom them and got it arranged. There we go. I messaged my mom and told her, hey, I probably just forgot. She may have forgotten too. I don't know. We're both old, so we tend to forget a lot of things. We both tend to forget a lot of stuff these days, you know? But no, I never have played any of the racing games. I think the closest thing I've come to is like the, you know, American Truck Sim, which isn't really a racing game. It's just more of a driving game, you know? Well, this will get us some food at least. Oh, we got some more feathers here too. How much time we got left? 29 minutes. Let's go ahead and get those cooked up. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. There we go. Get a little water going here. And by little water, I mean 2 liters. Because we're almost out of water again. All right, let's get the rest of the meat off this boy. This pretty boy over here. As long as it remains 1 arrow down, we should be good. If it changes, we'll cancel. Looks like it's going to be good. Sweet. Alright, there we go. We got 22 minutes till that's ready. Let's grab the rest of meat off of this guy. Well, at least this will give us some food for the day or two. I know you're tired, bud. I know. 37 minutes till boiled. 49 minutes till ready. Alright, let's grab a torch. I know it's really heavy, but we got lots of food on us. But we got lots of food and we're gonna get a move on. We're gonna get to the camp office, because tomorrow when we play, we're gonna be heading to Pleasant Valley. We're gonna be going and fixing that tower up there at the top. I'll make sure that I got at least, well, we can get metal there, and we should be okay on the other stuff. We're probably, I believe the battery is always in the radio control hut in Pleasant Valley, so we should be okay on all the materials we need. And then we can just head over and try to get the Pleasant Valley bunker for Signal Void as well. Because we have 2 of the 3 bunkers already. We got the one in Hush River, we got the one in Bleak Inlet. Now we just need the one in Pleasant Valley, then we got to go back to Forsaken Airfield, but we aren't going to do that right away. Because I'm not really doing this to get Signal Void done, I'm doing this to get the towers all fixed. We still have one after Pleasant Valley to fix in Desolation Point. We also have one in Black Rock, which will probably... I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll do the Black Rock one first, and then go to Timberwolf Mountain and Ash Canyon and do those. And then we can circle back and get Desolation Points last. Because then we can go to like Coastal Highway and stuff. I know it's a lot of gear, but you've got meat and stuff on you, bro. It's all gonna be good. We got the foods. There we go. Get all the foods down. Let's go ahead. Get all the birches down as well. We got what, 7 birch, I think? 6 birch? 6 birch. Nice. Nah, I'm not gonna start a fire right now. There we go. Alright. So, yeah, tomorrow we are gonna do that. Is there a point in Interloper where the temperature stops dropping? Usually after about day 100, that's about when it maxes out on the, that's when it kind of maxes out. Hey, Atheenon, what would be your most wanted feature for the Fun Pimps to add to 7 Days to Die? I like the idea of bandits. I would love to see them add some sort of faction story element into it. Sort of like how sort of like how some of the mods have, especially what's the one that Guns Nerds and Steel is doing right now? Is that the let's see, what's the one that the Rebirth mod. Sort of how the Rebirth mod has the different factions and stuff in it. And I'd like to see him do something like that. I think that'd be kind of cool. If there was a little bit more of not a set structure that you have to follow, but some sort of conflict going on between different factions in the game would be kind of neat. But I think the bandits and the weather is a great first step towards that 7 Days to Die type stuff. For sure. For sure. Well, we're going to wrap up Long Dark here for today. We're going to be back tomorrow playing more Long Dark. Don't you fear. We're going to be heading into, let's see where we're at actually right now. We are at 84% condition. We've come back quite a ways on day 123. But we will be heading to Pleasant Valley, fixing the tower there, go into the bunker there, and then probably off into Black Rock tomorrow. For today, though, we're going to be switching over and playing a little bit more of 7 Days to Die Afterlife. We got a Horde night coming up on night 35, which I think is only 1 or 2 days away at this point. So we have very little time to prepare for it. We're pretty prepared right now, but I'd like to go and fix a few things at our base to make it a little bit easier. Add a militia, neutral survivors, also add marauders to cities that attack you when you go through the cities. Yeah, maybe balance it out by having a little less zombies, but marauders added in that can shoot at you and stuff. That'd be kind of cool. So, for those of you on YouTube, thank you for coming by. Don't forget to like, subscribe, become a member of the channel if you want to. All that good stuff. And I will see you either in a few minutes for some 7 Days to Die, or I'll see you tomorrow for more Long Dark. Bye for now on the YouTube side. And for those of you here on Twitch, we're just going to